as legit, that was the only way I was able to fucking release my emotions was through writing. I never colored, I never did art, I never did that shit. I just like wrote stories or some shit. I developed to fucking poetry. And that's really how I cope with life. Like when I was in prison, I even do it now. Write some shit. It's being out in nature and tapping back in, and that really gets me back to being balanced and shit. Like I have no anxiety when I'm out in the ocean surfing, or I'm hiking, or I'm like camping, or just like smoking a blunt with the homies in the woods, you feel me? That's when I'm at peace the most. Especially if you're like really in the streets still. Then you just gotta manage, you gotta be a man, like Pac said, you know, for quiet times I disappear and listen to the ocean. Smoke a port, think my thoughts, then I'm back to coasting. And that shit is essential, retreating into nature just to get yourself back together. That's one shit I did learn from Pac that I was like that I ran with. So I did the Streamline album, and one cool thing about that shit is I smoked DMT before writing every song and recording it. Like I wrote the song and recorded all in one thing. And at that time, I was like living on my sailboat full time and making that album in 1 week. And then what I noticed when I started smoking that shit, dog, is like all sorts of life forms started gravitating towards me, towards like ladybugs, mosquitoes, dogs. And then I used to go to sleep on my hammock on my sailboat, and then one morning I recorded this song, Mammoth Song. I got woken up by 2 dolphins, yo, like literally like surrounding my boat, like saying what's up and shit while the sun was rising. People think like, you know, they fuck around with psychedelics and think something to trip out, see shit, but really it's deeper than that. You're like opening up mad portals, and that's what people are unaware of, you feel me? Once you open up these spiritual portals, you gotta be ready to deal with whatever comes in or out. So I learned to spiritually protect myself. The shit ain't easy, like I still become a victim to the Jezebels and all that shit, you know? But all you can do is just fucking get better. Focus on being better and pray. Stay prayed up, dog, straight up. That's what a Streamline shit about, is staying prayed up. You know, Streamline. You gotta stay streamlined, you gotta be efficient. If you're not efficient, then you're wasting energy on nothing that is being productive to you, God, or the earth. And that's all Streamline is about. Efficiency.
Sleeping in the hammock, waking up to Atlantic, a breath of fresh air with the wind through my hair. Leaves secrete oxygen, ocean takes a carbon, flips it upside down to a parallel ground.